Welcome back.
We allowed Cole to end someone's suffering. Straight up.
We can judge somebody else.
Yeah, we do need to sit in judgment, but I want to go talk to people first. Namely, my baby. Hey, bitch.
I serve, as has always been my calling.
Okay.
I love you.
Not so standard. That'll drive the dragon right in.
Hey, it's short stuff.
Someone left sliced plums on the windowsill again. The juice is attracting flies. There are spiders everywhere. The plums were right in front of me, but...
Inquisitor. That's got a good ring to it. We're happy to be here, your worship. You need anything, let me know.
That's his partner. That's Bull's partner,
Yeah,
remember?
let's discuss Iron Bull.
I'd like to know more about the Iron Bull.
The chief. Last time I met him, he saved my life. I never thought I'd work for a Canary, but he grows on you. He's not like any commander I've ever worked for. That's for damn sure.
What kind of commander is he?
How's Iron Bull as a commander?
If you know what you're doing and hold up your end, he's easy. He doesn't accept any less. If he keeps us alive, he leads from the front, and if you've an idea that'll win this fight, he listens.
You're putting that bottle up your
Seen
nose.
Banter's captains had to
Yep.
prove they were swinging the biggest sword. Well, isn't like that. The charges might give him more lip than you'd expect, but every one of us would lay down our lives for the big ass.
Yeah, how'd you end up with this dumbass?
How'd you end up with him?
How did a Tevinter soldier wind up in a Canary spy's mercenary company?
I wasn't a soldier at the time. I was in some trouble, trying to flee to Vinter. The Tribune and his men caught me in a border town tavern. They meant to make an example of me. Bull killed them. Gave up his eye doing it. Patched me up and asked if I was looking for work.
Damn.
I've been putting up with his jokes ever since.
Yeah, he gave up his eye.
No shit.
That's how he lost the eye.
Yes. The guards had me on the tavern floor when Bull came inside and yelled for them to stop. One of them saw trouble coming and figured he'd finish me off. The guard had a flare. Bull put himself between me and the blow. Big old idiot. Didn't even know me.
Yeah, it's him being Canary.
We'll talk
That
later.
doesn't even bug me.
Inquisitor?
There's Bull.
Hey, buddy.
How's it going?
Why the name Iron Bull?
Right?
How did you get the name Iron Bull?
I picked it. We don't have names under the cube. Just, I don't know, job descriptions, I guess. When I came to Orlais, I chose the Iron Bull for myself.
Why that name though?
Why specifically Iron Bull?
This may surprise you, but I really like hitting things. Also, it's the Iron Bull, technically. I like having an article at the front. It makes it sound like I'm not even a person, just a mindless weapon. An implement of destruction. That really works for me.
Very well.
I'd like to know more about your work with the
Yeah.
Ventus Rat.
Well, I can't say much.
It's actually
No.
a general term. You've got the secret police who investigate problems inside our territory. You've got the re-educators who take people with problems and fix their minds. Or make them disappear. And then you've got the spies.
Your job is spying.
And you're a spy.
Close. I am now, I suppose. But that's not how I started. They sent me to Saharan because they needed someone who could fight and hunt down problems. That whole island was a sack of cats. Incursions from Tevinter, Tal-Vashath, and native rebels fighting both sides.
Did you just call him a big
And
bag
in
of
the
pussy?
middle, me, trying to wrangle the rebels and restore order.
Sounds difficult.
I can't imagine that was easy.
Nope. I hunted down a lot of rebels. Lost a lot of friends to the Vince, or the Fog Warriors, or the Tal-Vashath. One day I woke up and couldn't think of a damned reason to keep doing my job. Turned myself into the re-educator.
That was brave.
Yeah, no shit.
Not many people would have the courage to do that.
I thought about letting some rebel kill me, but I couldn't give any of those bastards the satisfaction. The Ben Hassrath ordered me to go to Orlais, ostensibly as a Tal-Vashath, work undercover. That's how I ended up here.
It means I got to meet you, baby.
No. Yeah, you may not like the result.
Damn.
You did ask. Anyway, Nice talking with you.
Nice.
Gonna be somebody above you.
There is. It's another song?
It's a long ass fucking song.
Yeah, it is. I like the music.
Yeah.
Nobody can see me dance doing my wiggle.
Yeah, be fortunate. Archery contest Saturday. All challengers welcome. Sister Liana to judge. Except for very good Johnson. Not those two.
Fuck those guys.
I hope I can help somehow. Maybe
Oh,
training?
this is our tranquil dude.
Oh, Inquisitor, I joined. Sutherland, your worship. I saw some bandits, so I came to warn people. I'll let your warriors know and then stay out of the way.
Go up.
What?
Go up.
Whoa!
Ass.
What do you mean go up? There's no more up.
Yes, there is.
As legendary
What's up?
or prestigious as the Grey Wardens. They can just up and take
Oh, I missed that completely.
anything. Thieves hiding behind blight.
Hey, wait a minute. Isn't that...
Yes, sir. Of
Yeah.
course.
Cole?
Creepy bastard.
What are you doing?
Listening.
Is he crying?
Seems uneasy about
Eyes
something.
rough, jangling armor hurts my ears, back aching, fingers too clumsy for knots. Wind cool like Aunt Eloise's pond, lips scalded as I sip, warmth blossoms, first kiss in the barn. What was his name? Tin jangle as the blood spills, Pierre's wrapped body on the wagon to the chantry. 5 more minutes. My fault.
Do you hear everything?
Can you listen to anyone's mind like you did hers?
No, they have to need me. Pain, fear, sadness, guilt, anger, hurt. Things I can fix.
Can you help her?
Can you do something for her?
Yes.
What the hell's he doing?
It's okay.
He went down there.
Nothing you did mattered.
What? Who are you?
They lie there, and sometimes they die, just like Pierre. You can't save them.
I don't know who you are.
Wait. That didn't work. Let me try again. You'll forget me in a minute.
Wait and watch.
You can't save all of them.
What?
Like Pierre getting sick after you snuck out to Aunt Eloise's pond. You want it to be your fault, so there's a reason and it's not so frightening. But there is no reason. Pierre just got sick. The soldier was never going to live. It wasn't your fault.
Interesting.
Better.
They don't remember you?
So you walk into their lives, make them feel better, and they just forget you.
Yes. It's better to help and then be gone. If I stay, it can be frightening.
For you or for them?
Yes. Thank you for letting me help her. It's not how a person would do it. But it helped. That's what matters.
And that hat.
He's an interesting character.
I like Cole so far.
Yeah.
I'm glad we got him. I'm gonna be honest. Baby!
How do you know they went to attack you?
I love you!
There she is.
I know where she is. I always keep tabs on my baby.
Something is troubling me, Inquisitor. Liliana is receiving reports of mages becoming possessed, Templars going rogue. No one is dealing with these matters. I was hoping we might, before they get worse.
Of course.
We can certainly look into it.
I will mark these incidents on the map as I learn of them, Inquisitor. And I would be pleased to accompany you if and when you investigate.
Yeah, baby, tell me a little bit about you.
I've already done.
I have some more questions.
Why am I not surprised?
Have you asked all those already?
Yeah, I think so. What happened to your brother?
Tell me about your brother.
I would prefer not to speak of Anthony. Another time, perhaps.
Tell me about Navarre then.
You don't seem to like your homeland much.
My family polluted it for me.
Okay.
What little I saw of my homeland was through the bars of a gilded cage. My uncle treated me like a porcelain doll to be placed on a shelf and dusted only when necessary. Thus, I did not see Navarre, the real Navarre, until much later. By then, I realized I knew it not at all.
So what about your parents?
What about your parents?
They had the misfortune of taking the wrong side in the second attempt to overthrow King Marcus. The king executed them, but spared my brother and I since we were family and children at the time. Thus we were raised by my uncle, a mortalitasi who preferred the company of his corpses to the living.
Mortalitasi?
Your uncle was a mortalitasi.
A death mage. He still is. My countrymen do not burn the dead, they bury them in special crypts. The mortalitasi supervise the crypts, like priests. Uncle Vestalis oversees the grand necropolis. Nevarans spend more time honoring dead relatives than they do with living ones. It is odd to be so fascinated with death and its trappings. I will never understand.
You got a creepy side.
Alrighty. How'd you become the right hand?
So what's the story about you becoming the right hand?
Sweet Andraste, do you really want to hear that? It was, what, 18, 20 years ago? Some still discuss it like it happened yesterday. The tale gets bigger each time it's told. I barely recognize myself within it now.
You're being modest.
I'm sure you're just being modest.
I was there. I think I know what happened. To hear others tell it, I alone saved divine Beatrix from a horde of dragons sent to assault the Grand Cathedral.
Nice.
Rather impressive for such a young seeker, wouldn't you say?
And the truth is?
I stumbled upon a conspiracy to kill Beatrix. A Templar Knight Commander was at its heart. And there was a dragon battle at the Grand Cathedral. But I had help from loyal mages who rallied to the cause. They freed the dragons from magical control. Without them, the Divine and I would both have died.
So why do you hate the
became
mages
the
so
right
much?
hand,
Right?
and they are forgotten.
You're delightful.
Do it.
You're delightful, you know that?
No, I do not know that.
Wow.
I object. There is nothing delightful about me.
I beg to differ.
Who could have guessed the Inquisitor would be so odd?
I'll let you get back to work.
I don't know if you did good or not.
Unfinished business. We need to go do those. That's her quest. That can't hurt.
You just
Or
want to
we've
get
already
in her
been in there.
pants.
Actually, I like Cassandra's character. Like, out of all the ones we met, it would be, if I were to try and hook up with any of them, it would be Liliana or her. Probably not Liliana because she has red hair. And clearly she's fucking angry. Just in general.
Someone emptied a whole bag of turnips into the fire.
Oh, shut it.
Smell is everywhere.
Solus is through
For
here.
dinner and then-
Solus! Hey!
Oh, that's kind of cool.
What can I do for you?
I've already done all those questions.
Do you know where you're going?
What the fuck? That door wasn't there before. I guess they've cleared it. Yeah, I'm going up the stairs here to talk to Liliana. And our new Tranquil friend. We've got to turn in all that shit, right?
Yep.
Hey, Dorian.
I ran into Fiona. Seems you have Alexius serving the mages. There's some justice in that after what he did to them. Maybe
See,
one
he
day
appreciates
he'll
our
realize.
decision.
It occurs to me that I barely know anything about you.
Beyond my being a mage from Tevinter, you mean?
Beyond that, yes.
And beyond my being so charming and well-dressed, which is obvious to anyone.
It's obvious to me. No.
No.
I hadn't noticed.
Some more than others.
Some people have superior taste. Now, what was I talking about? Ah, yes, me. I am the scion of House Parvis, a product of generations of careful breeding and the repository of its hopes and dreams. Naturally, I despised it all. The lies, the scheming, the illusions of supremacy. That's Tevinter in a nutshell, isn't it? Needless to say, my family was not happy with my choices.
Careful breeding?
Careful breeding?
What do you mean by generations of careful breeding?
The great families of Tevinter don't have children. They refine traits, weed out the undesirable, and promote the rest. My mother was chosen for my father because magic runs strongly in her blood. Never mind that they loathed each other. They wanted a son who could become Archon to make House Parvis the envy of the Imperium. They got me. A cautionary tale that you should be careful what you wish.
Okay.
Your family's angry with
Why would
you?
your family be upset with your choices?
Because I rejected their idyllic plan. If they had their way, by now I'd be married to some unlucky girl from a powerful family. We'd live in luxurious despair, despising each other as I waited to take my father's place in the magisterium. I declined the honor, and thus it's best I'm far from home. Less of an embarrassment that way, you see?
Aha. So, why not go back? That's...
I'm getting the impression that you don't care much for your homeland.
On the contrary, I care for my homeland a great deal. There's so much potential. Sadly, we squander it.
Alright, that
We
makes
refuse
sense.
to acknowledge how far we've fallen because pretending is easier. We pretend the Qunari can be beaten. We pretend that we're superior to everyone, even our own people. Not everyone feels that way. I don't. Sadly, we're the minority.
But why do you care?
It just seems so much of what you say about the Imperium is entirely negative.
It might sound that way. For all our faults, my people have many virtues. We are laden with history and culture. Tevinter is where Thedas truly began, remember? We treasure our past and preserve it. You can walk down a side street and find nothing built during the modern ages. And despite appearances, we care deeply about everything. We have no reserve, not in war and not in love. If I truly believed my homeland was beyond all hope, I wouldn't miss it so much.
That's enough for now.
I think I've heard enough.
That's too bad. I never tire of talking about myself.
I can see that.
As you wish.
I can clearly see that. Hey, Fiona.
I heard of your verdict on Alexius, Inquisitor. Servitude is kinder a punishment than I would have given, but I won't complain. He may wish you'd done.
That dude has some really big ears.
My
Yeah, he
fellows
does.
have interesting ideas on exactly what he can do as compensation.
Everything is well?
I trust everything is well with the mages.
Most are pleased with the alliance, even if we wonder what will happen next.
How did Alexius... Nope, I've already asked her all that.
Another time then.
Another time then. Yep, you got it. Well, hello, Vivienne.
Yes, my dear.
I want to help the circle.
Is there anything I can do to help your efforts in restoring the circle?
After the circles fell, their libraries were plundered by scavengers. 1,000 years of recorded knowledge in the hands of bandits.
I've received news that some tomes have been located. If you are interested in righting this wrong.
I can help with that. Why
I don't
not?
have time to deal with that now.
What?
Pity.
It's like to be a dick.
It's
like, really?
To help your efforts in restoring the circle.
After the circles fell,
I
their
could.
libraries were plundered by scavengers.
Now you gotta rehear all this shit all over again.
That's true. I figured I'd be able to skip it.
It makes me sick to think of it. I've received news that some tomes
Yes, I know.
If you are interested in righting this wrong.
I'll find them.
I'll look into it for you.
If you can take care of this matter, the circle will be in your debt.
I like her overlook of my fucking throne. I don't know if I like that. Hello.
A request has been made of you, Inquisitor. Here it is.
Wait, where's the turning table?
Isn't it right there?
There we go.
Corpse brains removed. Is that it? Don't you have more stuff to turn in?
I think that was it. No, that's it.
No?
Well, it's removing all. It removes all the stuff slowly but surely. All right, and last but not least, Liliana.
I'm listening.
You missed Justinia.
The Divine's death hit you hard. How have you been feeling?
Oh, you are referring to my outburst in the Haven. I am much better now. She was a good friend, and it will take time to get used to her absence. But thank you for asking. It is appreciated.
No problem. Any updates?
Anything I should know?
It seems that the Elysian army is awaiting our next move. Some of the generals are sympathetic to our cause, others are still suspicious. Our actions are under a great deal of scrutiny.
Carry on.
Carry on then.
I'll leave you to your work.
And there you have it. We have talked to everybody. Sorry that episode was nothing but getting caught up with everybody, but at the same time, you can read this as a consolation prize. Just pause that. Remember to leave a like and a comment down below. Subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date, because it really does help us grow, and we appreciate it so much. And we'll see you on the next go-round.
See ya.
Good God, this one's like long. There you go. Now we'll see you.
It's Black Waltz.